So I took my missus to this 3-day gaming event in Birmingham. It was called Vsfighting, and we went there to take part and compete in a Mortal Kombat Pro competition, something I got for her birthday. She's sick at the game to the point where she beats up guys online for fun, but I'm just okay, nothing special. So I thought, why not, let's give it a go. And it's not just Mortal Kombat, it's all fighting games like Tekken, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, Dragon Ball Z, you name it. But I put our names down just to play Mortal Kombat. So day 1, we left the hotel and made our way to the venue, only a 7-minute walk. It was called Millennium and it was huge. And I could tell by the outside, it was gonna be a big event. So we walked in and the first thing you see is this massive digital screen that tells you where everything is and what floor it's on. And as you can see, it has all the games I just mentioned plus more. So we went to reception and they directed us to the room to get our fighting lanyards. I was so gassed, and from there we were free to roam and explore the venue. So we walked through the venue and on the ground floor we noticed the Tekken tournament was taking place. All the early pools and knockout rounds. Some people played their matches on the computer, while the better players normally had their matches on the big screen where their matches were being streamed online. After spending about 10 minutes at the Tekken area, we went upstairs and saw another similar setup with a different fighting game, and by the looks of it, it looked like Street Fighter. I think I could tell by seeing Ken as the winner. This match was quite decent. After this match, we then watched about 2 more matches before exploring the next area. We then found the Mortal Kombat room. This is the room where people will be competing on day 2, but for now, the people who are here are just getting early practice or playing casual matches. Hence the reason why it sounds quite quiet and relaxed. And here is just another angle of the setup for Mortal Kombat. I can't wait here to play it tomorrow with the missus. It's going to be fun. I'm so looking forward to it. Just as we were walking out, we saw this guy called Mustard. He is one of the Ketchup and Mustard twins who are pretty well known in the Mortal Kombat community as commentators. So my missus got a quick picture with him. We asked where his brother was, but he said he'll be there on day 2. After that, we said goodbye to him and left. We then walked around some more, just watching people play games. One guy had this massive rectangle controller that had 13 buttons on it, while the person next to him was using your standard type controller. He weren't the only one though, because a lot of people were using that weird rectangle controller. There was another competition going on. I couldn't tell you the name of the game now, but there were quite a few people watching. From what I could see, the graphics were quite decent, and after about 20 minutes up here, we made our way to the exit and left so we can get something to eat. And that was pretty much the end of day 1. So day 2 now, we got up, showered, had breakfast and made our way to the venue. We got there around 11 AM and went straight to the second floor so we can practice playing before our tournament started. So I sat down in the Mortal Kombat room, plugged in my controller, and just as I was about to play the computer, this guy on the right was like, "Hey bro, do you want to play?" I was like, "Sure, yeah, why not?" So we hopped on, and just as I was picking my fighting character, my missus comes over and says to me, "Babe, do you not know who this guy is?" I was like, "No." Then she was like, "This guy's a pro player, he's sick. He's actually gonna destroy you." I was just like, okay then. Cut a long story short, yeah, he was good, really good. I didn't beat him once, and to be honest, it looked like the guy weren't even trying with me. After like 6 games, I took a picture of him because he just seemed so cool and down to earth. Then I wished him good luck for the tournament, and that was it. Then my missus wanted to play him and practice, so they had like 5 or 6 matches together. Here is just a picture of them playing, and just before the tournament started, they took a picture together. This guy on the left was also quite cool. He wanted to jump in the picture. I think he said he plays in Rips Arena, and if you don't know what that is, Rips Arena is basically a YouTube channel and Twitch stream dedicated to showcasing high-level competitive Mortal Kombat matches. These are the controllers that I got me and the missus. Mine is at the top, pretty standard with a nice blue colour, and her one is the bottom one, a customized Mortal Kombat controller that I also got for her birthday. So now time for the tournament, and to be honest, I'm not even going to waste your time. I lost both my games and that was pretty much it. And with fighting games, normally once you lose 2 games, you're out. So that was the end of my journey. I lost the first match 3-1, then got put down to the losers bracket. And what made it worse is that the person who I played second was actually harder than the first person I played. But hey, it was fun while it lasted. My missus, on the other hand, won her first match 3-1, beating this guy called the King of Bamboo. I was so proud of her. She kept telling me days before the event she wasn't going to win any matches, and I kept telling her she's more than capable. And look, she already did better than me. After her match, she took a break, so I went around the floor and saw some of the pro players chilling together watching a fight on the main stream. Most of these players all won their first match, so I'm guessing they were just trying to suss out who they would be fighting next. And if you look to the right, one of the ketchup and mustard twins are there commentating, but I couldn't tell you who. Now this was interesting. So this girl on the right approached my missus and was like, "Are you Rubelina?" And my partner was like, "Yeah, why?" Then the girl said to my missus that she's actually played her before online, and she was even able to name the characters my partner used when they were playing together. I thought this was crazy that someone recognised and remembered her name. Literally from that moment, they took a picture together, started talking, and even went out to grab a coffee together, which I thought was quite nice. Game 2 now for my missus, and she lost to this guy called Josh TQ, but he's really good, so I'm not even surprised. He ended up beating her 3-0 to put her into the loser's bracket. Game 3 came quick. She played a guy called Flumpylicious and beat him 3-0, knocking him out of the tournament. So 2 wins out of 3 for her, fully exceeding her own expectations. After her match, I could see she was growing in confidence. She went around taking pictures with more of the pro players. One with Katana Khan, and then one with Nuji. It was time for game 4. My missus started off so well, winning her first round. I literally thought another win was incoming, but the guy slowly brought the game back and eventually beat her 3-0 on sets. I was gutted for her, but was extremely proud that she made it this far. I don't know how she lost 3-0 when her katana was doing mad combos, but hey, she didn't complain and was humble in defeat. After her match, I went around one more time taking a quick video, just taking it all in. Obviously, that was the end of our tournament journeys, but we wanted to stick around and see who won the whole tournament. The top 8 finals weren't till later, so we left for a bit and grabbed something to eat. At this point, I was really intrigued to see who would win the whole tournament because the level of competition was so high. About an hour later, we came back to the venue and found this place called the Auditorium. This is where all the top 8 finals were taking place. It's basically a massive cinema room with hundreds of seats. There was this game on called Guilty Gear. Loads of people turned up for it, and whenever the British girl Pretcher won a round, the fans would go crazy and clap. This was the final, so there was a lot riding on this match for both players. At first, when you watch it, it's hard to tell what's going on, but after about 10 minutes, you kind of get the gist on how the game works. So here is the final round. Whoever wins takes the title. If you're wondering, the British girl Pretcho is using the taller and bigger character. The guy 2 rows down couldn't believe it, Pretcho narrowly losing the final, but it didn't stop the crowd giving her and the winner a huge clapping ovation. Even I was impressed with what I saw. This girl is definitely going places, and I really hope she wins her next tournament because she deserves it. Once Guilty Gear finished, Mortal Kombat finals were on, and Lavender Rain was in the semi-final against Snake Doe. This match was like The Rock versus Stone Cold. You just couldn't tell who was going to win, but once the dust settled, Lavender Rain made his way to the final. So this is the final, Lavender Rain against Gotham, and match point for Lavender Rain. And imagine that, the person who first approached me asking for a casual game ended up winning the whole tournament. My missus was clearly right from the get-go. He is sick. And if I learn anything after this, it's never doubt your partner.
Alright crowd, we're gonna make a little bit of noise here. Second place, hometown hero, Gotham!
Here, the top 8 people were all given their medals. I'll shout out to them all because they clearly showed levels. And congratulations to Lavender Rain for overcoming 43 other players to become the 2025 Vsfighting Mortal Kombat champion.
First place VSF champion, Lavender Ray.
And after they got their medals, they all took a picture with each other. After 12 long hours of playing and watching games, me and the missus went back to the hotel. I took a quick picture outside so I could cap off this beautiful day. I was tired though, so the picture didn't come out how I wanted, but it's a picture nonetheless. It's day 3, and to be honest with you, I only took one video. Me and the missus had such an exhausting second day, we just wanted to chill and relax on the third, so we went straight to the auditorium to watch more top 8 final matches for different games. This is literally the only video that I took. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe. It would be hugely appreciated. Till next time. Fight.